What is a strange, remedy for some kind of an ailment, whether it's a sickness or whatever you got? 601-995-1017. I'm asking because a woman's recently gone viral on TikTok for sharing advice that her therapist gave her for dealing with anxiety. And I had heard that sour food actually helps your anxiety somehow. I don't know. Do you know why this works?
It helps with panic attacks specifically because whenever you're in the middle of panic, your body's in like a fight or flight mode. And so that sour candy is going to ground you. It's going to bring you right back to the present because all of a sudden now you've got a new thing to fight or flight, but it's going to bring you back to the present moment, get you out of your head, get you to not worry about all that stuff that put you in that state.
Would spicy food do the same thing?
I don't think so. I think it is, and I've heard warheads are the best.
Okay.
I've heard people have tried other sour candies and it's not worked, but warheads, because they are so sour, they do the trick.
601-995-1017. Mary said that she puts potato slices on her feet and then puts socks over those to cure herself from illnesses. I've also heard, and Sarah had texted that she did the same thing with onions, or has heard to do the same thing with onions. Have you actually done that, Sarah?
No, I have not, but it is an old folk remedy, and onions, from what I understand, they're believed to have antibacterial properties and antifungal properties as well. So it's supposed to one, lower fever, and two, draw out toxins and help to purify the blood.
I've heard that before.
I don't think there's any real scientific evidence on it, but from what I understand, people have used onions on the feet to bring down fevers, for croup and stuff.
Is there a reason you haven't tried it yet?
Because by the time I was going to try it, because I had read about it, the fever broke.
Oh, okay.
I just thought you were worried about smelling like onions, because that's why I haven't tried it.
You know what? If that has the potential to lower a fever and draw out all the nastiness, I don't care about smelling like onions. People can kiss my butt.
Thank you, Sarah. Appreciate it. 601-995-1017. Strange remedies for things.
I'm just going to tell you now, this one does not work, or at least it didn't for me. Growing up, I suffered with warts. It's super embarrassing. I know kids always accuse me of getting peed on frogs or by frogs. But I remember watching the movie My Big Fat Greek Wedding, and in there they were like, you could put Windex and duct tape over warts and it's supposed to cure them. And because I was desperate for a solution for my warts, I was like, I'm going to try it. We got Windex. It didn't work.
It didn't work at all?
I just had duct tape on my elbow for a while.
Yeah, but then nobody could see the wart.
Well, but they did notice the duct tape more than anyone ever noticed the warts.
601-995-1017. A bunch of people just said chicken noodle soup. That's kind of an obvious one, and I don't know that actually has any healing properties, but even if it's the placebo effect, if it works, it works.
It heals your mental health.
So Blaine texted us
that
a bunch of football players all got pink eye.
Yeah.
And the remedy is unlike anything I've ever heard before. Give me a couple minutes and I'll tell you what one of the football players' grandmas said to do for pink eye. No way this is a true cure for pink eye. This is crazy.
But we're getting so many crazy texts.
It's Y101, Adam and Allison. We were talking about strange remedies after we learned that sour food can cure anxiety. It can help with anxiety attacks and panic attacks and stuff like that. So I know there's all sorts of weird remedies for things. Like somebody had texted us and said their grandma used Vicks VapoRub for everything.
Super concerning, though. Apparently, she would put it on her eyelids. And I'm sorry, nobody's getting near my eyes with Vicks. They're going to start burning. And she was like, yeah, she would literally be squinting around after she put it on. Yeah. She was like, I don't know what she thought she was doing.
I would imagine that could cause pink eye.
Right.
Which then you may have to do this weird remedy. Blaine was the first person to text us. A bunch of football players got pink eye. One of the guy's grandmothers told him to pee on a washcloth and wipe his eyes with it.
And Felicia texted and she was like, surely she told him to use baby pee for pink eye.
Yeah, there multiple people texted in that, oh yeah, it's pee. It's pee that cures pink eye. I had never heard of that before.
The other one that we got, Shunda texted in, but she wasn't the only one. She said breast milk.
Really?
That also supposedly cures pink eye.
I wonder, has anybody put breast milk in their eyes to cure pink eye?
I got to be honest, I'm more willing to put breast milk on my eye if I get pink eye than anybody's pee, whether it's a baby pee, somebody said a diaper, and like, I'm not doing that.
Yeah, I would agree. I'd give the breast milk a try before, and can you directly apply it? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, look.
No.
Anyway.
Stop.